welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about one of my interests and one of the workflow that I optimized with AI, one of the many. And we're going to talk about the books, about the reading, because I very like reading. I do it all the time. I'm very obsessed with it, and I like reading the books. I like to gain knowledge from the book, and it was one of the workflow a couple months ago. I read like as usual, just flipping through the pages, 400 book, read all the book, start new one. And one day I thought, it's not normal now with the AI that we consume all the information that book provide without any compression. If you're gonna think about all the information we consume now, like calls, documents, websites, articles, everything, we optimized everything with the AI. AI compressed, so we can extract most useful information. AI do summary, it's the most common use case how people use AI now. They do a lot of summaries, and you extract ideas or information from that, and you go to the next. But with books, the situation a little bit different, and people still do it in an old way, flipping through the pages, 400 pages, read all, go to the next. And I think it's a bit weird that in era of AI, we're still doing it that way. And a couple months ago, this idea came to my mind, and I started to do it differently. So at the first iteration, I started to take 2-3 pages and send it to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT can do summary for me, and I just see summary of 2-3 pages. So I do not eliminate the whole book. So it doesn't make sense to send the whole book to ChatGPT and then out of 400 pages read only like one page. It just doesn't make sense. It's useless because you lose all the information. It cannot compress it in that way. So because book is so big and so many ideas on all the pages, but when you do it like 2-3 pages, it can work. It was hypothesis that I had, and I just send it and start reading in that way. So I copy 2-3 pages into GPT, and then the most important part that I start to ask a lot of questions about this part. If I read a book that I have like a small knowledge about, it's crucial. You send a page or like piece of book that you do not understand, and you start asking questions about this part. What author meant by that? What is the argument here? What is the counter argument here? Can you explain it in simple terms? Can you make a real world example? And all these different type of questions that allow you to understand and gain knowledge on a more deep level out of the book. And then I decided, okay, I need to expand and improve the workflow. So I just decided to add in a custom instruction to ChatGPT, act like an author of the book, answer as the author of the book. So I can communicate like with directly with the author of the book and ask questions, ask deep questions about books, so I can have a more deep knowledge about that. And it was like very great. It was like the mind-blowing use case, and I keep doing this for 2-3 months and keep sending pages, keep asking questions. And the interesting thing that sometimes reading was like 5 minutes, but asking questions, the whole process of asking question can go like for 30, for 40, for 50, for 60 minutes straight long. And I ask a lot of questions to understand better. And because GPT is very good in terms of the general knowledge, it can provide you real world examples, the counter argument, the ideas from the different areas that can support or as a counter argument to the idea that you send from the book. So it's very crucial for general understanding of the book ideas. But there was the little problem, because I keep copying and pasting the same thing and asking questions to GPT. It was a bit annoying because you need to all the time copy and paste all the same content. This is the same action that you do repeatedly for a long time, for a couple months. And I thought, okay, that's gonna be interesting idea to just put something together, some software, some MVP, minimal product, and try this out and see how my workflow will change. And I spent like 2-3 weekends to assemble some software, some prototype, book content at the left and chat at the right, and summarization algorithm that can go take the whole book and process it by 2-3 pages. And then you receive the summary of the book, and you have a chat at the left. Well, that will allow you to like communicate in the same, just replicate the same workflow that I had in the ChatGPT. And so I did that. But one more thing that I discovered in terms of my use case, I sometimes, because I do love read very fast, and I can read very fast on my natural or on my original language, because I was born in Russia. My original language is Russian, so I can read very fast in Russian. And so most of the literature, especially very narrow literature on the English, most of the literature in the world on the English, and most of the books just do not have any translation. So I also integrated the translation mechanism, because when you send 2-3 pages to ChatGPT and ask for a summary, you can ask, make summary on this language, on Russian, on Spanish, whatever language you want. And I received the software that not only can summarize everything, but also translate everything for me. So any book I can send it, it will translate it for me, do very high quality summary, and I'll have the book, the content itself, and the chat at the right, which was awesome. And since 2-3 months ago, once I built it, I use it literally every day. I uploaded more than, I don't know, 30 books, and I use it like as crazy. So, and after using the tool for a while, I decided, okay, it's too useful. I just need to put it out there and see maybe other people will adopt it and used to use the same workflow as I do. And I published on Product Hunt. Product Hunt is like a huge marketplace with the different products, and you can just publish a launch and other people will see it and can vote. And turns out that someone published my application, my software, in the ad directory with 2.5 million people per month. And my product exploded. So I have now several hundred users using product every day, and I start receiving messages like, can you add EPUB support? Can you add the TXT support? Can you add the dark theme? Can you add web search, whatever? And a lot of these questions, and now I just keep building the features for my users. And our product is like more or less mature. It has like more than enough features to give you the huge opportunity and environment to read like faster. Yeah, so and it turns out that 50 books a year is not the ultimate goal you want to achieve. I want to achieve, because I always used to put different goals by number of books, but now the reading itself became very easy, and you can just go back and forth between books and extract the ideas and communicate about ideas, because you always have this AI that can point out different ideas that you're looking for in a single or several books. And you can connect ideas together, you can expand ideas, and you always can ask questions about your idea, your opinion, and listen and hear for counter arguments, arguments that support or against your position. And I think it's a huge deal. If you want, you can try this out. I'll add a link. It's not like promotion. I won't do any effort to promoting as well. Just wanted to kind of expand and explain about the workflow that can be useful for different people as well. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and bye.